All right. This is a test real quick. Just want to make sure I'm heard. Just want to make sure people hear me. Yeah, it's gonna be a delay. Is there any echo? If you're listening, is there any echo at all? All right. I'm not like TD or Doug, so I ain't gonna be waiting too long for people to get in because there ain't gonna be that many people getting in. Most people are gonna end up watching this after the fact. So we're gonna get into it. I see two people are watching. We're gonna roll with the two that's in here. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get straight on into it. Yo, 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 welcome back to Dolphins United, the platform for Dolphins. You heard me. We live. First time live in this joint. We back in the house. We got some stuff to talk about. All right. If you got some comments, live comments, put them in the comment section so we can read them things off. If you want to say what's up, say what's up. You know what I'm saying? If you got a question, I'll try to answer for you while we on. All right. We're gonna do a subscriber giveaway in a second, but I got some things I got to get off my chest when it comes to Tua and Watson. Okay. I want to go ahead and let y'all know what's going on real quick because man, it's a lot. It's a lot, and there was a article that came out today. For many of you that probably didn't see it, there's an article that came out today that talks about how the Dolphins have interest in Watson. All right, so we're opening up this thing again. All right, so now, yes, the Dolphins should have interest in Watson. Why shouldn't they? For the right price. Okay, for the right price, they should have interest in Watson. There's no reason why they shouldn't. All right, now, I previously told y'all this ain't Madden. All right, it ain't just gonna be no crazy trades going on where they're gonna be able to just steal Watson. All right, and that's just not how it works. And especially when you have a quarterback that you just drafted, you don't just go out and make this move without being very calculated. All right, things have to be very calculated if you're gonna do this type of move. We know that. So things got to fall right for this to happen. They should have interest in them, but I'll say this. Just because they have interest in them doesn't mean that they're going to do everything it takes to get Watson. All right. They're not going to throw all the chips into the basket to get Watson. That's not what's going to go down. That's not what's happening here. Okay. So um, here's how I feel. All right. And I'm just going to let you guys know straight up how I feel about this. When it comes to Houston, all right. Houston, for a reason, has said that they are not trading. They're not looking to trade. They're not even trying to much listen to trade offers for Deshaun Watson. All right. Now, I've thought about this a lot. Why would they say this? Why in the world are they even trying to put out that they're not interested whatsoever in trading Watson? What's the point of that? Here's why, guys. Plain and simple. I believe, all right, they told the coach that they're not trading Watson. All right, I believe the coach in his meeting with them to take over the team was like, look, man, I want Watson. Like, I want Watson. All right, Watson's got to be my quarterback coach. Okay, I mean, my quarterback for the future. And they, made a promise. All right, that's what I believe. I believe they made a promise to him. Hey, don't worry, we're not going to trade him for anything. He's going to be on the team. All right, and then when you get a chance to talk to him, you'll be able to convince him to stay. All right, and I'm sure that's what not the quarterback, the head coach is thinking that he's going to find some way to persuade Watson to stay, even though Watson wants out. All right, once Watson gets into the long game when it comes to training camp and the start of the season, and his pocket's starting to hurt a little bit because they're finding him, and they didn't make it as easy this time around in the CBA to hold out. All right, there's plenty of penalties, and it's very difficult to hold out. Unlike in the past, they're going to make it very hard on him. the head coach will be able to have a conversation with him, and that will lead them to somehow keeping Watson, even if it's for another year. All right. And then having to maybe do this whole thing all over again. I believe that's what's going on here. I believe that they are they made a commitment to the head coach that they're going to keep Watson. And because of that commitment that they've made, they are playing hardball with everyone else. All right. They're playing hardball with the Panthers, they're playing hardball with the Dolphins, whoever else, because in order for them to change that, they've got to bring to the head coach something very, very significant where they're like, look, man, I know we told you that we're going to keep Watson. We're going to do everything to keep Watson, but they just offered 5 first-round picks, 2 seconds. We have to do this deal. And we're hoping you understand, but, we just got to do what we got to do. And then, boom, trade gets done. All right, trade gets done. Now, are the Dolphins that desperate to get Watson? Absolutely not. They have a quarterback that they believe in. And why would the Dolphins put out information that, oh, we believe in Tua, oh, we're prepared to go with Tua? Is because they want to drive down the price. If they want Watson, they can't be drooling over him as if they don't have a quarterback on their roster. All right. So the only way that the Dolphins can bring down that price is for them to say, hey, we have our quarterback of the future. We're happy with who we have. And for the Texans to be like, well, we're not trading him. Okay. So on one side, you're trying to drive up the price. And on the other side, you're trying to drive down the price so that you can pay what you feel is fair. And what the Dolphins may feel is fair is not what maybe the Panthers may feel is fair. Panthers have already said plain point blank that they don't care about Teddy Bridgewater. They don't want Teddy Bridgewater. They feel like he's one part of the reason why they haven't done well. They lost like 8 one-possession games. They're like, look, man, we want another quarterback, so we're dumping salary. We're trying everything we can to get Watson. I don't know if Watson wants to go there because Watson has to obviously sign off, but apparently they're willing to offer a king's ransom, and Houston's still batting their odds. All right, that lets me know that, hey, the coach and ownership have an agreement, and they're not willing to break that agreement unless something substantial comes to the table. All right, plus they have to get Watson, of course, to sign off on it. Watson doesn't have as much power as we all think he does, though. All right, because here's how you start his power is by saying, you know what, we're not in the market for trading him. And if he wants to be traded, okay, you're going to take the best deal possible. And the only way you get the best deal possible is if the right teams come to the table. Okay, so you're going to say you're not trading him, you're going to drive up the price, and then you're going to present, hey, these are the 3 teams that are offering the best. You pick one of these 3 teams to go to, or you're not being traded. Plain and simple. He doesn't get to go to any team he wants. Just because he wants to go to the Dolphins doesn't mean that they're going to send him to the Dolphins for 2 firsts and a second when the Jets, the Broncos, the whoever else you put in there. The Panthers are willing to offer 4 firsts and 2 seconds, for example. All right. They're not going to just trade him to Miami because that's where he wants to go. Although he does have power, he doesn't have that much power. You want out, you've got to choose between these 3 teams because they're the ones that are giving the best package for you. And that's plain and simple. All right. So as much power as we think he has, he doesn't have enough power to go to the team he wants to go to. It's not like James Harden where he was like, yo, I'm going to these couple teams here and then that's it. And he had that power. Okay. It's not the same thing. Dolphins feel like they have their quarterback, but they know that Watson is a once-in-a-lifetime quarterback. Why not go get him? Houston is saying that they don't want to trade him in the first place, but if they do trade him, it has to be a king's ransom. I just don't feel like these 2 situations marry well enough to happen. I feel like we're going to end up keeping Tua moving forward, and I feel like Houston is going to find a trade suit, but it won't be the Miami Dolphins. That's my feeling on it. That's how I feel on that whole situation. I just don't see any way how we are going to be able to get this trade done because they're going to be asking for way too much in return because they at this point can't trade Watson because I believe they made a deal and a commitment to the head coach. All right. So if they made that commitment to the head coach, they can't do anything unless it's very significant where the head coach has to be like, well, man, we can't turn that down. Okay. We can't turn that down. All right. So that's my piece on that. I hope that helps out some of y'all why we're not going to get Deshaun Watson, in my opinion. Also, y'all seen your boy Tua today? Oh no, Tua's working now. Tua's working. Look up that man's Instagram. I'm live. I can't pull it up. All right. If I wasn't live, I'd have put up the pictures, with the editing skills, and I'd have showed y'all. Go check out that man's doggone Instagram. The man is ripped. The man is working out. That man is going to be. You think he ain't hungry? You think he ain't listening to all this garbage that's going on? By the way, let's talk about Tua real quick. This man Tua said something that was very important during the Super Bowl media week. He went on there to talk about Bose and his other ventures, teaming up with whoever to do whatever he needed to do for his organizations and for his charities. He was asked a lot of different questions. One of the main questions that Tua was asked, and I love this question. Tua was asked about the Deshaun Watson situation. Of course, he answered it in a PC way. But one of the main things that I loved about that was that Tua point blank said, I am the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. Okay. Tua, we know, is a programmed speaker. Tua doesn't, he speaks from the heart, but he doesn't let out what doesn't need to be let out. He's not going to put out bulletin board material unless he's told to. All right. And that's what I believe with Tua. I'm not saying he's necessarily a puppet, but Tua is always going to put out the right image because that's part of the makeup of who he is. I don't believe that that was on his own, that he chose to say, I am the starting quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. I believe that came from a little bit above him, whether it's the PR team, whether it's Flores himself, whether that's Greer. I believe somebody said to him, hey, if they ask you these questions, own your position. Tell them, or maybe his agent put that in his ear. Hey, tell them that you're the quarterback of this team because that's the truth. You are the quarterback of this team until told otherwise. So I believe he came out there like, you know what? I'm the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. That's all I know. And until, anything else happens, I'm the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. Very powerful, something very strong, shouldn't be understated. He feels like, and I'm not saying that he doesn't feel like he is because somebody told him. I believe he feels that, but I believe they're like, yo, you got the green light. Let him know how you feel. Hey, you're the quarterback of this team. And I believe that that is a telltale sign for Tua. All right, saying and stating that, taking ownership of that, and using this to fuel him and to get him better, so that we have a way better Tua than we had last year, moving into year two, which I believe we already will. I've always believed that anyway. I'm in the kid. All right, so now that we've listened, um, some of y'all cannot add comments. I'm not sure why we're not able to add comments. No, I don't. All right. Well, if you cannot add comments, unfortunately, I'll figure that out. All right. This is my first time doing this. Sorry for y'all that are unable at this point to add comments. Once I figure that out, which probably won't be today, once I figure that out, then you'll be able to add comments. I'm not sure what's going on with that at this point in time, and I don't have the time to try to figure it out right now. So we're just going to continue. Sorry for y'all who cannot add comments. Once the video is over, if you have a comment, then you can go ahead and put it under the video. We'll go from there. Unfortunately, live comments is not working for me at this time. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on into the subscriber portion, the subscriber giveaway portion of the video. So let's get straight into it. Obviously, I got to bring the money maker into you see there's another chair here. So you already know what time it is. All right, anytime you see her, you know that somebody about to get paid, somebody about to get something. So we're going to have the wife come on through here real quick. I'm going to have to get up, let her in. All right.
Hey y'all. Long time no see.
It has been a while. It definitely has been a while. So we got the trusty bucket.
Got it.
All right, cool. So we got the trusty bucket family. We didn't get that. Hey, we got over 1,000 subscribers now. All right. It's not like we don't have over 1,000 subscribers. For it to be only about 15, 16 names in the bucket, y'all ain't trying to win nothing. Now I'm just letting you know. Y'all ain't trying to win it. This ain't no scam. All right. I'm not scamming. I follow through. If I say I'm gonna give you something, it's coming. All right. Y'all got to be more diligent now. Win these prizes. All right. They come in every so often. Win the prizes. All right. So as I told y'all in the last video, we're gonna be doing shirts and money. All right. So the first thing we pull out, you win a shirt and the biggest money prize, and then moving on down. All right. And then we're gonna have two reserves because some people want to win prizes, but they don't have Vimo, they don't have PayPal, they don't have Cash App. By the way, if you don't have these things and you did enter your name, please get them as soon as possible because if you don't have them by a certain time, I'm gonna have to move on to the reserves. All right, I'm gonna have to move on to the reserves. So make sure you have either a Vimo, PayPal, or a Cash App to receive the monetary portion, and then obviously I'm gonna need an address and your size so I can send the merch. All right, we got merch now. Oh, we about to have merch. We ain't got it yet. We about to have merch. We're about to start selling merch as well. But these 5 people will be lucky enough to get a free shirt. All right, free merch. So first name, let's go ahead and get straight. But should we do top to bottom or bottom to top? Should we do 5 to 1? I think 5 to 1 would be better. I think 5 to 1 would be better, but we just got to remember who it is. Well, we do have Right, yeah, we got playback. So, all right, so we're gonna do 5 to 1. So for the first name is going to win the least on the monetary side of it, and then going up to number 1. All right, so no. Actually, you pull it out. I'm gonna just shake it and let you read off these names. Gotcha. Y'all already know what time it is. Dolphins all day. All right, yeah, you're right. There we go. All right. So go ahead.
First name for the least amount, right?
For the first name, so winner number 5.
Number 5. All right, number 5 is oh, if I pronounce it wrong, don't.
You want to look into the camera?
Oh, sorry. If I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry. So number 5, David Nance. You are number 5.
All right. So David Nance, we really appreciate you as a subscriber and as a watcher. And if you, for whatever reason, slip by me and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. All right, please subscribe so you can win your prizes. All right.
Number 4. Number 4. Excuse me. Help me out with that one. Manuel
Barreto.
You are number 4.
All right, Manuel Barreto, we really appreciate you. You got prizes coming your way. Number 3, let's go.
Number 3. All right. Number 3, Douglas Anderson.
All right, Douglas Anderson, we appreciate you. Number 2.
Oh, that's 2. Oh, no, that's 1. Wait, that is 2. Okay. Number 2, Sean Lucas.
All right, Sean Lucas, we are definitely in appreciation of you.
So it's big money, big money.
Number one. Number one.
All right. Number one. OG underscore micro Z.
All right. OG underscore micro Z, we really appreciate you. You are the top winner of the subscriber giveaway, the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. The next giveaway will be at 4,000.
Wow.
All right. That's the next one.
Should we say it again just in case?
All right. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and say it again since we're live.
So
all right.
In fifth place, we have David Nance. In fourth place, we have Manuel Barreto. Third place, we have Douglas Anderson. Second place, we have Sean Lucas. And in first place, we have OG underscore micro Z.
All right. Really appreciate all of y'all. Please go ahead. What you're going to want to do, once you heard your name and you're like, yes, once you get done doing your fist pumps and your shouts and your dancing, please hit me up in my email. My email is in the description below. Hit me up on the email. Let me know your shirt size. Let me know if you want a white shirt or a black shirt with the Dolphins United logo on it. And let me know how you want to receive the monetary portion, which at that point I'll let you know as well, depending on what position you were in, how much, yes, as well, how much you will receive. And then also we need your address, P.O. Box, or whatever, however you want me to send it to you. The shirts will be out, I would say, in a few weeks. It's going to take some weeks to get the shirts. The money, not so much. You can get the money as soon as, I would say Tuesday would be the earliest I would send that out. But as far as the shirts, that will take some weeks. It could take a little while for the shirts because I have to order them because I want to make sure I get your size and not just give you a generic size. All right. So I really appreciate all of y'all. Definitely love all of y'all. We got a lot of things planned. We're going to get this live chat situated for the next time. But anyway, I will holler at all of y'all. Y'all know what it is. Fins up till we die. Till we die. That's what we say now. Not fins up, baby. Let's go. Fins up till we die. I will holler at y'all in the next one. Y'all.